Here we are from Grand Park. The Colts just finished up their 7th practice of this training camp. Fireworks going on behind us. As you can see, it was an energized practice here for the Colts night practice of training camp. I'm Nathan Brown, your Colts insider with the Indianapolis Star. He's Joel A. Erickson. He's the one that watched practice tonight. I was driving back from Canton talking to Adam Vinatieri ahead of his Hall of Fame induction on Saturday. So Joel will give us a little bit of an insight on what took place here at Grand Park tonight. Joel, I know you were very enthused about what you saw from Daniel Jones in this extended practice tonight. We had a lot of team versus team action. What did Daniel do that impressed you so much?
Well, I think Shane Steichen really summed it up at the end of the practice. He was asked, what more can Daniel do? What more do you need to see from Daniel? And he said, well, he never got anywhere because we saw him do everything tonight. There were 2 scrambles where he had to step up, navigate a pocket, and then take off. And he looked, for the first time, I think, in this camp, like Daniel Jones scrambling last season. He made some gorgeous throws. There was a ball up the seam to Tyler Warren. He hit Ulysses Bentley IV on a touchdown pass. There was another touchdown pass to Ashton Doolin. That was an absolute laser in the red zone. He was just very, very good. I don't have the numbers on me right now, but I think he was going to be like 75% completion and a lot of big plays. He's just very, very good. And we're at the point now where, like Shane Steichen was saying, I just don't know what more we need to see from him.
I know we just talked to Shane after practice. Some hamstring injuries starting to crop up on this team. A handful of guys, Hunter Wohler, Laquan Treadwell, DJ Giddens. Any of these injuries that we're starting to hear about, along with Alec Pierce, who we still do not have a great timeline for, any of those injuries starting to concern you at all?
C.J. Allen, I think, is the one that's the biggest one, just because of the role that he's expected to play. Hunter Wohler is going to play a role on this defense, but it's not going to be the same as C.J. Allen. C.J. Allen is supposed to be the starting middle linebacker. He's supposed to take every snap. And the longer he's out, he was out for 2 days with a calf injury. They've been rotating. Now he's out with a hamstring. You don't know how long that's going to linger. It does get to the point where you start worrying about how much time he has on task and whether or not they're going to have to mix and match and maybe not give him that middle linebacker role right away. This actually is why Lou Anarumo is experimenting with giving Cam Bynum the green dot.
Yeah, we'll see how Hunter Wohler, DJ Giddens, guys that have missed a couple days of practice now, how that might affect their positional battles on the starting offense. Wohler, of course, battling for one of those safety positions with rookie AJ Haulcy. DJ Giddens for that backup running back spot with Seth McGowan, a fellow rookie. So we'll see when they might get a chance to come back. Hamstrings a little bit, something that teams are a little bit cautious with, something that can nag on for a little bit. So we'll see when they come back. We now have a day off before a back-to-back set of practices on Saturday and Sunday. We'll be back here from Grand Park on Saturday. Before then, check IndyStar.com. I've got a story running tomorrow from talking to Adam Vinatieri today in Canton. We'll have several stories from practice here today and get you ready for 2 more days of training camp here at Grand Park. For IndyStar, I'm Nathan Brown. He's Joel A. Erickson. Thanks for watching this edition of IndyStar at Grand Park.
How quickly did things progress, or did it seem like things were already pretty close?
Things were definitely progressing. Like I told you guys, I always had faith, and it's just a matter of time. It takes time to work through kind of those things, those deals. So just being able to stay patient and just knowing that both sides wanted the same thing. We had a common goal.
What does a commitment show you?
Like you said, it's a commitment. It's a commitment not only to myself and my family, but like I said, I've always said throughout the years I wanted to be here, for the rest of my career. So, like I said, we all had the same common goal.
Did Bijan's deal getting done, did that help speed things up, or did you feel like things kind of happened independently?
I think it happened independent, but obviously, sometimes those things do have influence. It gives people ideas, things to work off of. So I think to an extent it definitely played a part for sure. Obviously every deal does. You see someone just went today, shout out to Jameer as well. So.
Is it meaningful to you to be part of this core of running backs that seem to have kind of changed the trajectory of how, from a business standpoint, of how these guys are treated?
It does, but it was progressive. If you look over the course of the years, it was progressive from You know, you look at McCaffrey and Saquon and, the different backs that it definitely was a thing that progressed over the years. So that's why I always say it's a work in progress. But it all starts with putting a good product on the field.
JT, looking at your history from college even till now, you had a lot of carries and things like that. People talk about that a lot, but how much do you think you still have left to give to the game?
I think I still have a lot. I mean, obviously, if you just keep betting the same thing, obviously you might hit eventually. So everyone keeps talking about the carries. You're going to keep saying it until something happens. So it's my job to just continue to take care of my body and keep doing what I'm doing.
JT, you talk about commitment and this team giving you that. What is it about being part of this team that excites you and why you wanted to stay here?
Well, number one, I think it's not only the players that we have from an on-field perspective, but the type of guys that they are from an off-field perspective. I know what they do, the type of work they put in, but I also know the type of guys they are, unselfish guys that are willing to give their all for the man next to them. So when you have a team like that, the sky is the limit.
How early was there many running backs have signed 3 contracts with one team? Does that mean something to you?
It does. I think you mentioned it earlier, the commitment that the club has towards me, but also the commitment that I have towards the club of that I want to definitely be a part of helping this organization and this team win for a long time.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Great. First off, great atmosphere out there tonight. The fans showed up. It was awesome. Obviously, under the lights, Grant Park just does a hell of a job with the setup. So, special night for everybody. It was good back and forth. Defense, we kept score. They won tonight. It was great. It came down to the wire there in a 2-minute drive. It was awesome.
Shane, getting a deal done for JT, what does it say about what he means to the franchise?
It means everything. I mean, the way he prepares, the way he goes about his business, the player that he is, he's so electric. Everything he does from a community standpoint, from a teammate standpoint, I can't say enough great things about him. Tremendous player all around, everything.
What impressed you most about how he carried himself through the negotiation process and all of this still up in the air?
Yeah, I think he carried it the right way. You know what I mean? He wasn't holding in, he wasn't holding out. He was practicing with his teammates, obviously having faith in Chris and Carly to get that stuff done, and it got done.
The last few practices in particular, 11 on 11, feels like Daniel's accuracy has really been there. Have you seen that?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, we chart all the throws, we chart accuracy throws, all that stuff, and he's on fire right now. So it's awesome to see. It's obviously a good sign for our football team when he's throwing the ball that way for sure.
Those 2 scrambles,
yeah,
when he came up through the middle, it looked like he really, maybe for the first time, got to full Daniel speed.
Yeah, it looked good. It sure did. So that was exciting to see, very encouraging to see as well. So I love where he's at. It's awesome to see.
Do you have your plan together yet for preseason next week?
We're working through that. I'll probably have that later on this weekend. So go from there.
Are you looking for the other quarterbacks? Are you looking for a little more consistency there? And what are you kind of working through?
That's it. I mean, that's the guy that's going to be the most consistent is going to win that job. And so those guys are battling. It's back and forth right now. And obviously we'll grade the tape, go through it, and get better every day.
Have you seen consistency from them yet? Or do you think
I think there's been flashes. But yeah, there's got to be work to done for sure.
What did you see from Nick Westbrook-Keeney, just his ability to continue to play down the field?
Yeah, he's making a ton of plays. Obviously, had a good little bench route, a little 7-cut today, but he's a guy that's a veteran player that's made some plays in this league, and so he's been consistent throughout it so far. So I'm excited about where he's at.
You see CJ Allen today?
Yeah, he's dealing with the hamstring right now.
Is Ulysses Bentley kind of taking a step for you guys, kind of forcing his way to that running back?
Yeah, I mean, tonight he made a ton of plays. Obviously, he had a little double move for a touchdown, and then out in space made a couple guys miss. So that was great to see. He's made great strides. He did a hell of a job last year for us on the practice squad, and obviously making plays out here in training camp, so that's great to see.
That last situational down 8, what was the situation there?
Well, we're just keeping total score throughout the whole thing. So that was 46 seconds left. Ball's on the 25. It was a 2-minute situation, no timeouts. If the offense scores, they get 7 points. You go for 2, and the defense gets a stop. They get 7 there. So it was down to the wire. It was awesome.
What do you think about the DJ doing back of the end zone there?
It was great. I think those plays, we got to make those plays, and it was just a hell of a throw, tight window throw. We got both feet down. It was great to see.
Shane, I know you talked about him the other day, but AJ getting some first-team reps on defense. Just over the course of the last week, how have you just seen him grow?
He's grown tremendously. I think he's got a high football IQ, which is awesome, and you need that at that position in the safety. There's a lot of communication on the back end that goes on. High football IQ guy, like I said, and he's making plays and he's stepping up.
In AJ's battle in that safety spot with Hunter Wooler, do you have any sort of an updated timeline on when you would expect him back with what you're doing?
I don't. He's got a hamstring, so hopefully sooner than later.
Is there any update on Alec?
No, not right now. His rehab's going great. I'll say that. He's going great. I don't have the timetable on his return, but he's doing a hell of a job in his rehab process.
Shane, you talk about what you see from Daniel day after day. What do you need to see next?
Well, I think, you know what? He's doing a tremendous job. I mean, the biggest thing, we want to keep him healthy. That's the biggest thing. We want to keep him healthy all season because we saw what he did last year, and I think we can recreate that if he's healthy out there. I got a lot of confidence in these players, a lot of faith in our guys to go make plays. So I'm excited about that going forward.
Last one here.
What is he dealing with right now?
He has a hamstring as well. Yeah.
All right, JT's
All right.
up.
What have you come to appreciate about Jonathan Taylor over the last couple of years?
Everything. Just seeing him run down the field and getting all those yards. It's great watching him, great playing for him, and we have confidence up front blocking for him. So it's been great. Yeah, we're excited to have him back.
Matt, working with Daniel and seeing him back in action, what does that do for this team from just an inspiration standpoint?
Oh, it's great. It's exciting to have him back. It's a good refresher to see him back there calling the plays. It's a familiar voice, and it gets us fired up. We're ready to go. We're ready to block for him and gives us a little bit more motivation. And we really appreciate how much effort he's put in to get back here. And I'm excited to have him back.
What's the atmosphere like? What's the atmosphere like when a player gets rewarded like Jonathan did today? What's it like just when you see him for the first time out there?
It's exciting. Definitely he works his behind off. So he definitely earned it. And the atmosphere definitely gets excited for him. And we're all here for him. We're all gonna keep pushing for him. And it was great.
How's the offseason been building up that chemistry with Jalen Travis next to you on the other side?
Oh, it was good. He's a great kid. He's a very smart kid. We don't have much to say to each other unless it's football related. We talk to each other in the line room or if we need to communicate or anything like that. He's a great kid, and I love playing next to him.
Anyone else? All right. Thank you, Matt.
How y'all doing?
How's it going, AJ?
Pretty good.
Looks like you left the field briefly there and were able to come back in. Are you dealing with anything lingering?
Nah, I'm all right. I'm good.
What sticks out from getting all these reps? What have you learned the most in these first couple of weeks?
Just the communication part. The communication play a big part and a big key in my role back there at safety. It's like I'm the quarterback, so just trying to get my communication right, and I know everything else will take place. Just like I say, the communication part. He helps me out after he say what he say. Then he's able to help me out and just give me tips about the game.
AJ, how's your confidence grown over the course of the season?
My confidence have grown a lot. Just getting into the NFL. Just and being an NFL player. Just taking reps. The more reps you get, the better you get at something. So I say my confidence has grown a lot because I have gotten more reps.
Have you gotten deeper into Lou's playbook? Do you have a sense of why this defense suits your strengths or what? How do you feel like you function in this defense?
Can you repeat that one time?
Yeah. As you've gotten deeper into Lou's defense, how do you feel like your skill set fits what you want to do?
I feel like since I'm a versatile player, any defense I can fit into, so I said it fit me perfect.
AJ, you were a ball hawk in college. Do you feel like those skills, how well do you feel like those skills are going to transfer up to the NFL?
The few reps, the reps that I have gotten, I came close to a few bars, and I feel like the skill just it transferred to the NFL to practice pretty well. It's still the same game. You see the same plays and things like that, so you just get a beat on them and you're able to make a play.
AJ, tonight practice. What do you think of the fireworks and what do you think about practice here tonight?
Practice tonight, was a competitive day. The offense made some plays, the defense made some plays, but together I feel great about my teammates, and I also feel great about myself. And it's a great fireworks show going on out there, and I'm blessed to be here.
AJ, what's it like to be preparing for a game? You go through the draft process, like that, running the 40, to have a game next week. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot because that's what we do, running the 40, going to the combine. That's what we do those things for in order to get here and actually playing games. So I feel like it means a lot.
Yeah, we told us in the spring, one of the first days of practice, you had a 1-handed interception. How did that help
the same game. You know, it just made me think about all the plays that I made in the past. You know, and it was just something that I seen and something that I was able to do. And I got my hand on the ball and I brung it down. You know, it was the very first day of practice. You know, and you know, going out there and make a play, it boosts your confidence a lot.